guys, this is Chris again coming with another video. Today's video is, as mentioned, entitled the Aquacy. This is the Cave Diver. This is one of their new watches. I've never had a chance to look at Aquacy, but this has come to me by way of Andrew James over at My Watch Addictions. He added me to the watch reviewers group, which I really appreciate, Andrew. So if you guys really like micro brands and want to look for something different besides the normal everyday watches that you see on my channel, I'll have a lot more micros coming in soon, as well as the additional regular watches that I look at. You know, the Seikos, the Omega, everything else in between. But I will also be looking at more micro brands. Quick wristwatch check. I am wearing that NTH in action sent in by John. But I appreciate you adding me to that group, Andrew. Good way to get a couple more watches. It's basically the group does is they send watches from micro brands. It gives the micro brands more exposure, and they send them on a watch tour between all the reviewers. There's about 12 of us in that group right now, and the brands get a little bit more exposure. That gives us a chance to look at other brands. And like I said, again, I appreciate you adding me to that, Andrew. And I'll leave a link down to his channel and the website that it's on. His channel, of course, Andrew, you probably know My Watch Addictions, so go over, show him some love, subscribe over to his channel. But on to the watch, and I'll show you guys the Aquacy. Here is the watch in question. Well, this here's the little leather roll it came in. Came in a pretty nice little travel pouch here. Again, you can see the Aquacy logo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aquacy. I've heard of them before. This is my first time getting a chance to look at them. And overall, first impressions, this is really decently made watch. Actually, really, really good quality for the price. Now, this retails on their website. I'm looking right now. They have a retail price of $649, but they are selling for the price of $295, which I think the $295 is a little more realistic for this watch. This watch kind of reminds me of like a modded Seiko, something like that. It is a 42mm case. It does have a 120 click unidirectional bezel. Action on the bezel is pretty good, pretty solid, as you can tell. And again, the alignment is pretty decent. I'll show you guys what it looks like next to my orange Seiko SKX, the 011J, just to show you guys the size comparison, because this is pretty much about spot on the size. It might be just almost the same case as used on the SKXs, but they're very similar. Again, this is 42mm, 22mm lugs. About the only thing I don't really like on it is the strap that came with it. I don't really see leather strap on a dive watch, but I do get the look they're going for. Pretty decent overall, fairly comfortable. And then there's the case back. The only other gripe is the logo there. They have their logo on the back where you can't really see. It is a NH38 movement, so it does have hacking and hand winding. Of course, automatic. It is 200-meter water resistance, and it does have that famous Seiko loom. And again, I do like this one because it has this particular style diver, because it does have that open heart movement where you can kind of see the rotor kind of working. Kind of cool. Something makes it a little more dressy of a diver than usual. And it does have 316L stainless steel. You can see their logo there. It is about 14mm thick. Fairly thick watch, but not too bad. And it is really decent finishing on there. As you can see, like I said, that 316L stainless steel. This particular color is the mother of pearl. They do have other options available. They have a abalone color, which is like a almost like a chameleon kind of color. Like they have all kind of different colors on the dial. I believe they have a black one, a blue one, and I think a yellow one. And again, like I said, these are about $295. Let me get my Seiko just to show you guys a size visual side by side what they look like next to Seiko and SKX. In case you're wondering about size, it is a little bit bigger, but not much, just because the case thickness is a little bit thicker than the Seiko. And again, I will show you what it looks like on my 7.5 inch wrist. I'll take off the NTH. Like I said, overall, this is a fairly decent watch, and at $295, now that the SKX is discontinued, they have the new Seiko 5, but now that it is discontinued, this is in bad option if you're looking for something a little bit different. Go away from the grain. Like I said, this ain't too bad of an option. You can see there the Aquacy at the 12 o'clock. They've got their symbol up there at the 12 o'clock too. Pretty clean indices. It's got the automatic 200 like an SKX would. Kind of reminds me of a modded SKX, but a little bit more cleanly done. Again, that band is probably about the only thing I would change, to be honest, on the watch. Other than that, I really like the watch, which that's an easy change. Just a small minor gripe. But again, like I said, this is definitely a pretty cool watch. I will leave a link to their website also where you can buy these watches. Again, they made a couple other watches. They got a couple dive watches out. I believe this is the third iteration in their lineup, so I'll probably look for more future watches from them. But in conclusion, like I said, definitely a pretty cool watch for about $295. Can't really go wrong. Something a little bit different than the regular Seiko. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. Alright, peace.